everyone, and good afternoon, I guess. It's been a very crazy travel day, but we're at the airport in St. Thomas of the U.S. Virgin Islands. Hi, Jeremy. And traveling for my birthday trip. Yay! We finally got here. It has been a crazy travel day, and I will definitely do a story time later and explain that on here. We're just happy that we made it. So we're just now waiting for the taxi to our hotel, and then I'll give you guys the tour of everything. I'm definitely gonna do a full tour later, but we just got to our hotel. Look at this. So pretty. You can literally see the ocean right out there. We're gonna do a proper tour later. So in the Virgin Islands, they don't have Uber or Lyft or any other ride shares. So what you have to do is from the airport, they have private taxis and they charge per person, and it's a flat rate depending on where you're going. So we just paid $18 a person from the airport to get to this hotel. We're staying at the Westin, which isn't bad in my opinion, and it is in cash. So a lot of places here, especially like taxis and a lot of transportation, it's cash only. So keep that in mind. Wow. Hi, Jeremy.
Hello. Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. All right, so we finally got our hotel room, and I'm going to give you guys the grand tour. Apparently, they upgraded us, and we were supposed to be a partial ocean view, and now we're a full ocean view. Nice birthday surprise for me. Thank you, Jeremy. So I'm going to flip the thing in just a minute and give you guys a tour. Okay, so here's our room. Okay, here's the closet. Very nice. Lots of space. Then here's the bathroom. I already want to take home that robe with me. Ignore how ratchet I look. It's been a day, y'all. Okay, our bags. We got a king bed. Our room, desk, couch. And here is the view. And a kitty. Hi, kitty. Kitty, don't go back. Jeremy's distracting me here with the cats. Okay, so here's our first outfit of St. Thomas. I'm wearing my cover-up that I usually wear. I am wearing this bikini that I believe my dad bought me. And then I just got these shorts. They're from Shein. We're about to head down to go get something to eat. I don't even know what time it is. I don't care. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten since this morning. And don't worry, you guys will definitely get a story time about our travel day today. And also, can we talk about this fucking view? I will swear just this once on this channel. I love it. I don't want to leave, guys. Okay, we're out for drinks at the pool bar. I got the fuzzy monkey.
I got the island vice.
It tastes very banana-y.
Very good.
I found more island cats. There's one. There's another one. These guys are kittens. They're still babies. And then, of course, my favorite, the Bombay. They're so little. Oh my god. They're so teeny. So I come into the hotel room and I find this. One of many birthday surprises, I'm presuming. Oh gosh. There's iguanas right outside our window. Look at that. Look at them. Hello, iguanas. Okay, so while we're getting ready for the day, I'm just gonna come on here real quick and do a story time about our crazy travel day yesterday. Yesterday, May 2nd, 2026, was unfortunately the last day of operation of Spirit Airlines. So that, first and foremost, I think is the main reason why our travel day was as crazy as it was. So I booked Jeremy and I on standby for the flight to St. Thomas yesterday because Southwest started flying to St. Thomas this year, which was also part of the reason why I wanted to come for my birthday. Because I was like, all right, great. We should travel somewhere where we could both travel for free. And I said St. Thomas because I went to the British Virgin Islands when I was a kid. And I was like, well, I've never been to the U.S. side, so let's check out the U.S. Virgin Islands. Anyway, so we get there, and when we check in, you know, you're able to see how many seats are available and everything. And so I check us in, and it said that there were 8 seats open. I'm like, okay, 8 seats, that's not awful. Even if they're not together, there's still 2 seats for us, right? One for me, one for him. We get home, and we're gonna sleep, and then we wake up the next day, and it's at 0 seats available, and we're like, fuck, what do we do? And just, there was a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of uncertainty. We were like, do we take other airlines? Do we do another Southwest flight? Because, like, it was insanity. And we get to the airport, also insanity. And I had no idea that Spirit had ceased operations. So I don't think it really was until we got on the plane or were waiting for our flight to on standby to see if we made it, was when we kind of started putting 2 and 2 together, where we realized, oh, the reason why all of the seats went away like that literally overnight is because Spirit Airlines ceased operations, and Southwest and a lot of other airlines kicked in and said, hey, for anybody who is affected by all the Spirit cancellations, we will help you. So that is why all 8 seats all of a sudden got booked on the Southwest St. Thomas flight. So there was that. And so we're waiting there, and I was like, okay, I could just sit in the jump seat, meaning I sit with the other flight attendants, the other working flight attendants. That's fine. I just needed 1 seat for him. And we get to the airport, we check our luggage, and by the time we do that, 2 seats had opened up. So I was like, all right, things are looking up, because at least 1 seat is open for him. And we get to the gate, we go through security, we get to the gate, and they, long story short, they were like, okay, yeah, we'll let you guys know if there's a seat available for him. And we're like, okay, and we just wait, and we're looking at other options, other airlines, and it's just, I haven't been that anxious in years. It was not a fun time. Anyway, so we're sitting there, and I am not exaggerating, at the literal last minute, the ops agent and the customer service agent. So the lady who was at the desk, the customer service agent is the one who was at the desk who's like, oh yeah, you have a seat. And then the ops agent is the person that scans your boarding pass. So customer service agent was like, oh, hey, there's a double booking in there somewhere. This one woman is listed on the flight twice. And so ops went to go look into it. And they were like, oh yeah, there's an empty seat on the flight. So I got the jump seat. Jeremy got that last seat. So at the literal last minute, we run and book it onto the plane. And we're here. And oh my God. So when I say that it was hell in a handbasket to get here, I am completely serious. So we were so relieved that we got on the flight, and we just had like I couldn't eat. It was a rough time. Like the only thing I was doing was drinking water, and I think I had a latte. And so it wasn't until dinner time yesterday that we realized we hadn't eaten, because like we had been so anxious that we barely ate. But we're here. It's been a beautiful time. I've been getting all my lovely birthday surprises. He says that there's no others. So yeah, it was hell to get here. And it's definitely a historical day, and it's very sad what's happened with Spirit Airlines. So to all my fellow NK flight attendants out there, I'm sorry that you guys had to go through that, through the cessation of your, if I'm saying that word correctly, of the company. Nobody should have to go through that. So I'm very sorry about that. But this is definitely affecting everybody, because I was talking to the other flight attendants during the flight yesterday, and a family overheard me talking to the flight attendant, and they were like, oh yeah, we got affected by that. We were supposed to be flying to St. Croix on Spirit. We were like, oh. So yeah, it was insane. But point is, we made it on the flight, and now we're here. So, okay, and we're gonna go exploring now. He's just getting ready and washing up, and then we're gonna go explore the island. Yay! Our hotel room to do some sightseeing. I do some of the stuff that we've been looking into the last couple weeks. We're at the 99 steps. Jeremy's counting up ahead, so I'm just gonna let him go. And I am not that far up, and I've already lost my breath. I've run a half marathon. I can do this. Let's go. Oh boy. We are at the top of Blackbeard's Castle. There's a little like pirate exhibit when you get to the top of the hill after the 99 steps. And I'm gonna give you guys the panoramic view. Ignore Jeremy. Oh, hell yeah. Look at all these beautiful, beautiful rum flavors. I want to try the banana.
Yeah. Well, we're getting the banana too.
I know. Hang on. Mango, raspberry chocolate, banana, coconut, pineapple. Wow, this is amazing.
Which one you want to try?
I'll do the raspberry chocolate.
Okay.
Thank you.
Don't try them.
The same?
That literally tastes like raspberries covered in chocolate.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
You could try more than one.
Okay.
And the pineapple.
Just that'll be a challenge.
Knowing you, probably.
Wow, that's incredible.
That is amazing.
I'll say, and just for those, I use 190 like 2 days to do like maybe 30 cases. 30 cases? Yeah, 300 something about like,
Crazy. That's awesome. So cool.
Part of the price of admission at this pirate museum is that they give you a doubloon, because they have a bar here and they have rum tasting. And they gave me an extra doubloon, an extra token, because it's my birthday weekend. So now I get an extra drink. So now we're at the bar. We're at the bar getting our drinks. Right now we are at a location called Mountaintop, and it's your very typical tourist attraction. We haven't seen the view yet, but we are here because this particular spot is famous for its banana daiquiri. So I'm about to go try it out. The famous banana daiquiri required. It literally tastes like biting into a boozy banana, and it's delicious. Does anybody else here watch Doctor Who? And did anybody, I think it's Girl in the Fireplace, where the 10th Doctor is all just like, I just invented the banana daiquiri. Or however they say daiquiri in a British accent. And here we are. And the fact that I'm a little tipsy right now. But behind us is Megan's Bay, and you can see islands from both the British Virgin Islands and the US Virgin Islands. And I'm gonna flip the thing in a minute and show you. Sign. I think it's called a legend that shows you which island is which. So yeah, some of these are the British Virgin Islands, and some of these are the US Virgin Islands. But like, look at this view. And I hear him slurping. Seriously? Really?
Happy vlogging.
I want to show off my new aviators that I just bought. I needed a new pair. What are you showing me? No, we can
Something
put-
not available for.
No, that's funny. I like fun souvenirs like this, and I just realized you could see your reflection in my glasses. I wanted to show off this like cute little gift shop. Not entirely little, but I've bought a t-shirt and postcards and these sunglasses. And so one thing to know about St. Thomas / the Virgin Islands is that everything's gonna be a little bit more expensive because everything is imported. So it's similar to Hawaii. And depending on the business, a lot of places do cash only. Like the taxis are cash only, and so I've been paying with both cash and debit. So do expect to have actual cash with you when you come to the Virgin Islands. But otherwise, yeah, we've enjoyed it, and I have realized that back there is both the Latvian and Ecuadorian flag. So yay, represent. But yeah, not a bad little gift shop. Hi, sweet baby. Hi. Sweet baby. Hi. Kitties. Hi. Hi. Oh my god, you're so tiny. An hour and a half until my birthday, so I'm gonna eat the birthday strawberries that Jeremy got for me special. Time to indulge. It's my birthday! Woohoo! And I wake up to this view. We got to sleep in. It's almost 11 o'clock. I think we just need to sleep in. I was planning on today being a chill day anyway. I think we're gonna go down to the beach in a little bit. But anyway, if you guys remember my Kenya vlog, I am wearing my birthday shirt that I wore on the safari last year. And then I got this wrap in the Maasai village. So I wore both of these in Kenya last year. We're probably gonna go down to the beach later because I know he's wanting to go to the beach. I also love the Caribbean, so we're definitely gonna go down later. I think we're gonna go grab something to eat first, and then we'll figure it out from there. I had to borrow Jeremy's sunglasses because I forgot mine, but we're doing my birthday breakfast brunch, I guess. Hi. I got my almond latte. Woohoo! And of course I got pizza.
Pizza
Yay.
for breakfast.
Pizza for breakfast? Well,
Breakfast
yeah.
of champions.
It's my birthday. I can do what I want. Hi, everybody, and greetings from Koki Beach. So ignore my snorkels, my snorkel goggles. Jeremy's dying. It's fine. Oh yeah, we're all fine. It's fine. So yeah, this is a very famous beach. This is someplace that they recommend coming. It's a private beach. You do have to pay for rentals, but it's not bad. We paid about $7 for chairs, I think. And I forgot with the crazy travel day. I have one of these at home, but I forgot it. So I bought another one. Wasn't bad. It was like 20 bucks. So I'm gonna go try it out and get some underwater footage.
Fish are pretty cool, eh?
I know, right?
Good.
Video fit it. is some video footage of the Cookie Beach. We're gonna walk down and I'm gonna show you guys. It is beautiful. I don't know how much, if y'all know this, but the Caribbean is probably my favorite sea, ocean. Anyway, favorite body of water. And so yeah, you got like little rentals over here, and Jeremy. Rentals over here, all the umbrellas, so all the different islands. And that orb over there is called Coral World. And it does take you on like snorkeling expeditions, and we were considering looking into that, but we only have a little bit here just with our itineraries and everything. But we are having a blast here and it's beautiful. Good evening, everyone. We are on the Sunset Cruise. So that's the bartender. And it is open bar and hors kidding, hors d'oeuvres. So yeah, this is what we're doing for my birthday evening. And once it settles a little bit and the light isn't as bright, we'll go out there and get some footage. Stick around.
I landed, and there were like 18 inches of snow in the next 5 hours. I was like, okay, cool. And it literally, but I went to the mall, and there was some team was there. I'm like, here we go.
So what did you hit like
So not like stores where they sell.
Hi, good morning. We're just getting ready to leave to go island hopping to St. John today. I just wanted to show a cool feature about our hotel. So another cool thing about our hotel is that because we're on an island, is that they have these purified water fountains, filters, whatever you want to call them. I just filled up our Camelback since we're going to be walking around St. John all day, and like it's really cool. So like you just put your hand over it and then it dispenses water. Yeah, it's really cool. And then they do have complimentary water bottles in our room that we could fill up with this, like refillable water bottles, because the water is so purified here. And it's really okay, so we finally made it to the ferry because someone decided to take a sweet time this morning. So, what? So, to go to St. John for the day, there is a ferry in the neighborhood of Red Hook. There are quite a few ferries going over to St. John and St. Croix. St. John's a little closer. With St. Croix, you have to go either by seaplane. There is a ferry, but the times were weird. Anyway, for St. John, there are quite a few spots where you can take the ferry. They recommend Red Hook because they say it's cheaper. So I think it was about $8 a person here in Red Hook. And now we're just waiting on the next ferry, which should come in about, it comes at 11. It's about 10:15 now. So now we're just waiting here. And I'm going to show you guys this cute little ferry stop. debating about whether or not we should get food, but we're waiting on getting breakfast in St. John, so. And here we go on the ferry. Hi, good morning. Here we go. Oh my god, I've never seen one in the wild. Oh my god. It's a sea pancake. Sorry.
But I swim, need the camera. Og jeg kan ikke, og jeg after. Maar weet je, want er is een camera erop en en we vinden het was een live, we hebben een beetje wat je hebt. Maar je kan ook een community ja, is er veel mensen.
All right, so we are here at Trunk Bay, which is, I just realized, a part of the Virgin Islands National Parks, of the U.S. National Parks. So I'm all changed in my bikini. I'm just waiting on Jeremy. Supposedly this is like really, really pretty, and there's also a snorkel trail, so we have our snorkel gear with us today. And I'm very excited to see it because Jeremy's been speaking very highly of this place. So I'm very much looking forward to see if it meets my expectations. It is a lovely day here at Trunk Bay. I got a piña, if you guys know that TikTok, but it's a piña colada. And it's delicious. I'm just chilling here. They have rentals available as far as like chairs, towels, swim gear. We got our own snorkel gear. I just got sand all over my phone. Yeah, they have all that stuff for rentals at a certain price. And I gotta show you guys this beach because it looks incredible. Look at this. I am literally in awe at how beautiful this place is. That's Jeremy just floating in the water. And a lot of birds are flying around. I don't know why I said birds weirdly. But I told Jeremy that I never want to leave. So a really big thing here in Trunk Bay is that they have a snorkel trail. So if you look kind of over there, there's 3 buoys. I can't pinpoint them from here, but hopefully you can see them in the video. And they have, it's the reef there, and you can go see the reef. And they have like signs at the bottom of the seafloor, at the seabed, that like tells you a little bit about like coral reef life and how to protect the reefs and all that. And I think that's really, really cool. And Jeremy and I did it earlier and it was beautiful. I tried to take some underwater footage here with my little waterproof pouch. So hopefully those come out semi-decent for me to share here. I'll try and share them here if they do come out decent. But this place is beautiful. It's gonna be very difficult to leave. I definitely wanna take one last dip before we head out of here because we're essentially spending the day. Hi, bird. Hi. How's it hanging? I'm sorry, I have no food for you. But we're essentially spending the whole day here in St. John. So after this, I'm not sure what we're doing. But I told Jeremy that I would like to stay a little bit longer. Just like maybe take another dip, take some photos. And then there's a marketplace I want to check out. And then I don't know yet what we're doing as far as dinner plans. But the plan is to spend most of the day here. We're just casually here taking pictures with my phone in the beach. It's fine. And he looks like a tomato.
I'm a tomato.
And there's Trunk Bay. Hello. Bathrooms, foot washers, and the showers at Trunk Bay closes at 4, and it is now 6:15. So I'm about to rinse off in this shower at the shopping complex that we're checking out. So, I look ratchet as hell. Ignore us. We've been at the beach all day. We found an ice cream place, and they have dairy-free options. Yay! I got my mango sorbet. We're getting ready to leave. I'm very sad. I got us our iced lattes. Cats are running amok here. Very sad to be leaving. Ultimate sadness. Packing up our room. My bag is all packed. And by some miracle, I got this one packed again. I need a bigger bag. Goodbye, beautiful view. Hotel has a mailbox, and y'all know I like sending postcards of my travels. So here we go. Bye-bye postcards. Pack for when you're flying out of St. Thomas to literally anywhere. Here's the line. We got here 3 hours early. This is a Madhouse. So get here early, y'all. Hi, Jeremy. I got so sidetracked with getting home. I forgot to end my video. I'm home now. I've been home for a few hours. St. Thomas was nothing short of amazing. I went to the British Virgin Islands when I was a teenager, and I absolutely adored it. Even now, to this day, almost 20-ish years later, I still talk very highly of my trip to the British Virgin Islands. So now that Southwest flies to the U.S. Virgin Islands, that's why I thought, hey, let me visit the U.S. side now. And I absolutely loved it. It was beautiful. And Jeremy and I had an amazing time. So I'm just going to end it here. Once again, thank you guys so much for following along on my adventures. I can't wait to put this video together. I hope you enjoyed following along with me, as always. And I'll see you guys next time.